Hi there, and welcome to Thunkable, the drag and drop app building platform. Today we're going to be building a camera blocks app. I have two screens here called photo screen and video screen contained in a drawer navigator. Let's start by checking out the blocks available in our camera drawer. We can get a photo from the camera or photo library, we can get a description of an image, we can get the value of a barcode that we scan, and we can upload a file and return a URL. We'll take a look at these video blocks in a second, but for now, let's focus on our photo blocks. Let's start with getting a photo from our camera and showing it in our app. The first thing we'll need to do is design the UI of our app. As you can see, I am grabbing an image, making it a size that works in my app, and I'm setting the picture resize mode to contain. Next, I'll grab a button whose text can say show image from camera, and I'll rename it camera so that we can identify it in the blocks. In the blocks, we'll say that when we click on our button camera, we'll set our image component's picture to a photo from the camera. Now, let's allow the user to upload a picture from their own photo library and display it in the app. So we'll add a button just like before. We can make this one say show image from photo library, and we can name the button photo library. And in the blocks we'll say that when we click on photo library, we'll set the image's picture to an image from our photo library. Now our next block is pretty exciting, that we're going to be creating the description of the image. We'll add a label to our app so that we can print the description, and we will call this description label. Now we'll add a button to the app. We'll make the button say describe this image, and we will call this button describe. In the blocks we'll say that when we click describe, we will set description label's text to a description of our image. By default, this block will offer to describe a photo from camera. We're already using the photo from camera block, so let's stick with describing the picture from image 1. Now let's create a button for scanning a barcode or QR code. This button's text can say scan barcode or QR code, and we can name the button scan. In the blocks, we'll say that when scan is clicked, we'll set the label's text to the value of a barcode or QR code that we can scan. And you'll see here that you can actually scan with the front or back camera. So the final block from the photo blocks is the URL from uploaded file block, which will of course upload your image to the cloudnary media database and then return the URL that points to the file you have chosen to upload. Let's suppose that we want to upload the image we're displaying on our app to cloudnary. We'll add a button to the app, set its text to upload this image to cloudnary, and name the button upload. We recommend connecting your own cloudnary media database to your Thunkable project. You can find this section in app settings. You can find more information about setting up a cloudnary media database and connecting it to your Thunkable account in the docs, which we'll link in the description of this video. In the blocks, when we click on upload, we want to set the description label's text to the URL we get from uploading image 1's picture to the cloud. And that is all of our picture blocks, so now let's take a look at the video blocks, and to do that we will go to the video screen. Taking a look at our video blocks, the user can either record a timed video for a set amount of seconds or an untimed video. And since this is a video screen, we'll start by adding a video component to the screen, and then we'll add one button. We can just make it say record for 5 seconds, and we'll call that one timed, and then we'll add another button. We'll make it say untimed recording, and we can call it untimed. In the blocks, when we click on timed, we will set our video component source to the footage from a timed recording. You can choose whether to use the front or back camera, and by default this block will say 5 seconds, but you can type in a different number or drag over a number from the math drawer of blocks, or use a variable to set the amount of time you want to record. And when we click on untimed, we will set our video component's video to the footage from an untimed recording, again using the front or back camera. So that's all of the blocks from the camera drawer of blocks. We hope you enjoyed watching this video. We're going to link the app in the description below, so please check it out. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you for thunking.